Hi everybody, Tyler Suter here and Joyce here. We're letting you know that the Labor Day celebration at Oglebay Park is going to be from August 29th to August 31st. There's going to be some great things going on. There's going to be a Fort McHenry War exhibition, skydive. There's going to be like a Civil War reenactment. We're going to have a wood carvers show, and the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra will be playing for the last Sunday concert series Under the Stars, as well as some fireworks, and as well as a foam party brought to you by Foam Party Pittsburgh and my friend from Katonning, Pennsylvania, Mark Gibson, and as well as an Americana skydiving performance. We're going to do a fun science experiment. We're going to make parachutes. So what you'll need to do for this one is you will need to have the following. You will need to have the following items that you can find around your house. What you will need is a napkin, scissors, string, hole punches, and if I can find one here, and a paper clip as your counterweight. So what you will need to do, I've made one here earlier. I need to find it real quick. So this is a paper clip you will need to use. So basically I did one ahead of time, and I want to show you how it works. So let me get this taken care of here. I have a tangled mess. Please pardon my dust. So here's what it's going to look like. What you will need to do is you'll need to punch holes, 4 holes on the napkin, and have equal amounts of string to tie around the paper clip. Okay? So I'm going to show you how I made this. So I'm going to stand up here. I'm going to get away from the camera as a demonstration. Are you ready to see how it works? 1, 2, 3. Wow, did you see that go? What? I bet you want to see that again. Well, all right. Let me put a paper clip on here. There will be a link where you can be able to find on the internet. You can also decorate these as well too. Here's that. I bet you want to see that again, don't you? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that cool? I bet you're wondering what's going on. Well, whenever you see a skydiver dive out of the sky, when a parachute comes out, there's a thing called air resistance. And what that means is the parachute will reduce the amount, will reduce the fall and have the diver land safely to the ground. So basically, air comes up into the parachute, and the parachute will open up, and the skydiver will land gently to the ground, like this. So basically, this is just a plastic model. It's a little heavy, but the parachutes I made were light because of the paper clip. So here we go again. See? Just like that. So, yeah. It's a really fun experiment you can do. And you might want to have an adult with you who can be able to tie the knots on the parachutes and who can cut the string in equal lengths. So that's how it all works. quickly show you how I made one like this. So I will need to find a napkin that's not wet that can be able to be used for the sake of this experiment. So what you'll need to do is punch 4 holes in the on the napkin, like what you get at a fast food restaurant or at your home, not mentioning brand names. There's 1 hole. I'm going to put the camera down here so I can show you, so you can see a better angle. Here's 2 holes. Here's hole number 3. And the last hole. All right. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut 4 equal lengths of string to put on to tie around the 4 corners of the napkin. Oops. Yeah, that's better. Alright, so basically you're going to tie a knot around all 4 corners of the napkin, just like that. All right, so that's 1 corner. That's 1 corner tied. Now the next one, Alexa, turn off my TV. Sorry about that. And now you're going to cut another length of rope or string. If I can find my scissors, where are they? Oh, they're under the parachute. Okay, so. So we're just going to tie this up. If I can get it to go straight. Ooh. Okay, I didn't lose you guys. I mean, if they're not all perfect, don't worry. You can always be able to straighten them up once we get all the 4 corners together for the parachute. You can decorate them too. I mean, that's optional, but for the demonstration sakes, we're going to leave them undecorated for demonstration's sake. Okay, I need to find my string. And there will be a link to the 4th of July video where we made bubble snakes. That can be accessed. I can place that video on the screen. I'll show you where it will be. Joyce will point to it so she can direct you to that video. And you should wait till the end of the video for a funny surprise at the end of that video. You won't believe what would happen next. Sometimes Joyce and I get into sometimes we get into funny little bits. Sometimes it's good to be funny, to make everybody happy on this channel. So here's the parachute. Now you can see it's not all equal in length, and that's okay, because we're going to cut in the middle right here. It doesn't matter. You can always reuse these for another time, for another science experiment, who knows. And now we put our paper clip, we tie our paper clip to the 4 equal lengths of string, like so. Okay. Hope this thing will cooperate. All right, here's our parachute. Are you ready to see it fly? I know I am. I'm going to get Joyce over here. She's going to like this. Okay, Joyce, are you ready to see a parachute fly? Yeah! All right, let's have a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Look how far that went. Isn't that neat? That's how a parachute works. Air resistance. Gravity is heavier, and once air hits the parachute, it opens up. Just like this. Hey, who turned out the lights? Oops, sorry, Joyce. Oh my goodness. It looks like you're a little tangled up there, Joyce. I think so, yeah. So that is how a parachute works. It's kind of like a leaf falling or a snowflake falling. Whenever you see the skydivers dive through the sky, think of this experiment we've done, and poor Joyce over here getting into a tangled mess. Oh my goodness. And I also want to remind you, Joyce, let me untangle you real quick. Okay, there you go. So if you want to see the 4th of July video, do you see where that's at, Joyce? Right over there under you? Yeah, I see it. Click on that for some foamy fun, because there's going to be a foam party on August 30th from 5 to 7 o'clock, brought to you by Foam Party Pittsburgh and my good friend from Kittanning, Pennsylvania, Mr. Mark Gibson. So on behalf of us from Oglebay Park Resort, we hope you get to enjoy the last few rays of summer as we head into the Burr months, September, October, November, and December. And the next event after this will be Oglebay Fest. We're going to do another science experiment soon. That'll be announced really soon. And then don't forget about the Winter Festival of Lights for the 40th anniversary. There will be the tour video that will come out sometime between late October and early November, so keep an eye out for that. So we hope you enjoy your Labor Day weekend, and we appreciate all the hardworking people who work hard in the workforce and enjoy yours 3 days off. So happy Labor Day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.